back to Shae's volleyball videos that mean nothing because you're not a volleyball player yet, but one day in high school you'll appreciate these lessons because you needed them. Yeah, I will have saved your college career. Today we're going to learn about serving. Why serving's so important is because it's the best way and the quickest way to earn points in a game. Serving, we will learn serving today. First serve we're going to go over is the most easiest, and you'll probably be using this serve in middle school ball, and it is the underhand serve. It is very basic. All you have to do is hold the ball out in front of your hitting hand, which is probably going to be your dominant hand. You make a fist. You could hit it this way, which would give you better aim, or you could hit it this way, which would give you more power. It really depends on what you're better at and what you need more of. And then you hold it in front of you. Emphasis on not tossing the ball before you hit it, it'll throw you off. And you hold it out in front of you, you pull back, and you hit. Very simple.
Retrieve your ball and come back.
Next, we're going to learn the overhand serve. There are many different kinds of overhand serves, but we're just going to start with the regular float serve. The float overhand serve is the one that's used the most, and for this we'll actually be hitting the ball in the air. Our toss should be really simple with our left foot in front and our right foot kind of to the side, so you're at a little bit of an angle. You toss the ball in front of your hitting arm while holding it up like you're pulling back a bow and arrow, and you toss it straight up without spinning the ball. Probably like a head and a half above your hitting hand, or however you feel you can hit the highest, and then you just toss it, toss, step, hit. That wasn't a very good one, but that's how you do it.
You heard it here, people. Toss, step, hit. We have a second demonstration of the float serve.
Am I going that way?
Yes.
Okay. This is my serve, the serve that I normally do in games. And I always have a routine, so I have to hit it on the ground a few times. I spin it, toss, step, hit, serve. Next, we'll be demonstrating the topspin serve. This is a pretty aggressive serve, and it's a little bit advanced. It's probably like intermediate, and it takes someone who's tall to be able to do it. And it's pretty similar to the float, except instead you're going to be purposefully spinning the ball. Why we spin the ball is so that the ball will spin downwards, and it has more of a downwards angle towards the court. We spin it this way so that when we hit it, it changes the trajectory of the ball and it spins downward into the court, creating a downward motion. Normally with the float serve we would hit it in the center, but instead with the topspin we're hitting it more on top, which is why it's called the topspin. Topspin serve.
Now for our second to final serve, the jump serve.
Jump serves are fairly difficult and take time to learn, but practice them anyways, because eventually your timing will sync up and you'll be able to do it. First, we're just going to go over the jump float serve, which has a smaller jump than the jump topspin, and it's much easier than the jump topspin. So now we'll be going over the specific steps on how to do a float jump serve. The toss is fairly similar to the regular float, and you don't want to spin, but instead you're going to be tossing it more forward and out in front of you and a little bit higher because you're jumping and you're also moving forward a lot. Your hitting arm should stay up the entire time, pulled back like a bow and arrow. And you're going to hold the ball, take one step, toss it, and then take two other smaller steps. So it's just one step and then two little steps. And the two, you can start straight if you want to, just to get your aim right, and then you can step into your angle. And then when you do your first step and your two others, from here your knee should be bent so you can jump up and hit the ball. So the ball should probably be pretty far in front of you, like probably 3 feet in front of you, and a little bit higher than your normal toss, just because it's a jump serve. So, wait. Step, toss. I am not very experienced at the serve because I don't practice it regularly, but that's pretty much what you do.
For our 5th and final serve.
This is the top spin jump serve, which is very difficult and normally used in men's volleyball, but women can do it too. It's difficult to get the timing right because this is those really extravagant serves that you see in like stereotypical volleyball TV, where you take the ball and you toss it really high up. So we're gonna learn how to do that now. First, I'm just gonna do a regular demonstration of it. So for the top spin jump serve, it's gonna take a much higher toss, and you're gonna want to make sure the ball spins. So how I do it is I hold it in front of me and I flick my wrists when I toss it up, so it spins. You're gonna want it pretty high in front of you. It also depends on how high you can jump. So just kind of like experiment with heights and tosses and stuff. Also, as for the jump, it's pretty much a regular 2-step approach for when you're hitting. So you toss it, and then you're already down here and you're hitting approach, and then, well, I have weird footing, so I'm gonna try and do it how normal people do it. So you have 1 foot forward. It's probably gonna be your right foot if you're right-handed, and then you step and you do a left, right, left. You bring your arms back and then you use them to lift yourself up to jump. And you should learn to do it pretty quickly so you can get to the ball in time when you toss it. And if you can't do it quickly, then make sure your toss is higher so that you can adapt to that. Okay. Also, like, I'm a middle hitter, and my footing is different than normal footing, so don't take my footing as advice right now, because this is how I personally do it. Most of the time, if you're right-handed, you'll be starting with your right foot forward.
That's how it's done, folks.
Well, thank you for watching the volleyball.
Like and subscribe for more volleyball episodes soon.